Hey Facebook, how y'all doing? You guys can listen to the cool stylings of smooth sailing. Okay, I gotta share this out to, come on man. How y'all doing? Yes, okay. Let's go to Instagram. Go to Instagram. Well, do. Hey Instagram. No, I wish my fingers were just a little bit less pudgy. Hi. As you come in, please let me know where you're joining from. Say hi. Don't be rude. Park update. Okay. Pin comment. All right. Here we go. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Direct Deposit Eve. Okay. We are going to get started in about 4 minutes. Hi, Lacey. How you doing? It's Thursday. I'm so happy. As you guys come in, just, let me know, how was your day? How are you feeling? I've had a really great day. I just did a 30-minute live with King Tax Services with her audience, giving them tips on getting, giving them tips on getting their business stuff ready for taxes. Hey, she's right there. Hey, King Tax Services. I was telling people how we were just on live together. Hi, phenomenal chefs. Hi, okay. Ooh, no, I turned this around. Turn around. Okay. All right. We're getting started in about 3 minutes. At 8:05, I need you guys to share this out to your peoples. Yes. Hey, good hair, good body. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces from about 30 minutes ago. Hey, guys. All right, we got some cool stories today, guys. I found out a lot about you. Y'all need more pets. I took a poll today. Only 35% of y'all have pets. Get you a pet. I love my pet. It'll change your life. Hi, and to be natural. All right, we got about 2 more minutes. Hi, Shanique. How you doing, hun? Yay! Okay, we're doing better today because yesterday I think there was something wrong with the connection and people could not view the live broadcast. So I think we're doing better today. So awesome. Hi, that sincere God. Hello, 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 everybody. I'm so glad that you guys are joining me. Y'all could be doing anything else on a Thursday. But you're watching, whether you're watching from the car or, your bed or sitting in front of the TV, you watching it. I'm happy. So thank you. We're getting started in about 1 minute. At 8:05, I need you guys to share this out to your people. All right. Oh, I need to retwist the front of my hair. Yes, I want you guys to share this out at about 8:05. I'm going to do all my introductions because I see a couple of new faces and I want to let y'all know who I am. All right. If you hear some music in the background, I've got on Pandora's instrumental hip hop station. It is actually very, very good. I'm very happy with it. So stick around for the next 30 or so minutes. The storm in the atmosphere is causing the internet to slow down. Okay. All right. Now I know. Okay. Well, you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. You can always watch the replay on my YouTube channel or listen to the audio on my podcast. All right, guys. So it is 8:05. It is time to share this out to your people. I'm about to start the recording on my device. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome and happy Thursday. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday. Hi, Von Chic. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. Who am I? Who is this lady on the internet talking all this nonsense? I'm Natalie Pierre-Louis. I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. So if you need help with things like getting an EIN number, getting a DUNS number, having contracts, getting an operating agreement, registering your business with the state, hiring employees, brand protection, all of those foundational things that you need for your business, I help you do them. How? I'm a licensed attorney, have been one for 14 years and counting with a specialization. Hi, them Carter boys, mama. Oh, them Carter boys, mama. I like that name. I've been a licensed attorney for 14 years and counting. I've helped multiple people as well as myself start multiple businesses, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everybody as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to make it in business, there's just some stuff that you need to know. There is no way around it. And that's where I come in. If you would like to see the ways that I can help you get your business life together, I want you to go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. It is the only link in my Instagram and the link on my Facebook, and it's on my Twitter. Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. There you can do multiple things. You can book a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. Hi, KCC Extensions. You can download my free business launch cheat sheet that will help you get your dream business started in 7 days or less. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can watch all the back episodes of this show. And you can also subscribe to my podcast where I put the audio of the show because not everybody has the opportunity to watch, but you can always listen. Okay. As well, there's my e-store and a lot of the trainings that I do are over at linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. So go check that out. All right. That's enough about me. On to the show. Like I said, we got some new faces in here. Here's how the show works. Hi, lovely lady 66. I pull stories from the news, from pop culture. Sometimes it's the Shade Room. Sometimes it's the Jasmine brand. Sometimes it's just the regular news. I get things in my inbox. Sometimes you guys share things with me. And I take stories that I feel like have lessons that we can learn as business owners, and we discuss them. So it's not just me talking at you guys. I need you guys to participate, all right? So I'm going to ask you to put some things in the comment box. I'm going to ask you to put in some emojis, type some comments. I'm going to ask your opinions on things. So you got to stay alert so you know what's going on. All right. So, this is your first time. Welcome, KCC Extensions. I'm so happy to have you. All right. Also wanted to let you guys know, if you would like to advertise your business on my show, I do sell 30-second spots starting at $3 a pop. So it's a very economical way to get the word out about your business. I have about 900 views per day on my Facebook page, as well as my views on Instagram. So if you want to get to a new audience for your business, let me know. We can work something out, all right? Okay, without further ado, let's get to our stories. If we are ready, I need to see a couple of readies in the comments. Let me see some readies. Let me see some readies. Ready, 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 ready. Let me see some readies in the comments, okay? Because we've got 3 really cool stories that I want to talk about, and I want to make sure that we are all, on the same page. Let me see some readies in the comments. All right, Lisa is ready, always ready. King Tax Services is ready. KCC Extensions is ready. Phenomenal Chefs is ready. Thank you. Shanique Jones is ready. The Sincere God is ready. Everybody is ready. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good Hair, Good Body is ready. So everybody's ready. All right. So, first story that we are talking about today, it is the title story of the broadcast. So how many of you guys were able to get anything from the Ivy Park launch? If you were able to get something from the Ivy Park launch, give me a yes. If you were not able to get anything from the Ivy Park launch, give me a no. And while you do that, I'm going to tell you why I'm asking about Ivy Park. So when Ivy Park, Beyonce's line with Adidas, came out, everybody was saying how much the Ivy Park line looked like. King Tax Services didn't get it. Nobody got Ivy Park. Everybody was saying how Beyonce's Ivy Park line with Adidas looked like Popeye's uniforms. Nobody got Ivy Park. It's okay, I didn't get it either, right? Because the colors were similar. So Popeyes has been having a really good year. First it was the chicken sandwich that y'all were going crazy over. They didn't even have to spend no money on advertising. And then Ivy Park popped up with this. So everybody was saying, oh, this looks like the Popeyes uniform, da-da-da-da-da. So Popeyes, they said, you know what? We're going to capitalize on this buzz. We're going to, make the most of this. And they came out with a limited edition clothing line that the public could purchase. Now, these are actual Popeyes uniforms and outfits. They're like shirts. The models in the ads were actual Popeyes employees, but Popeyes sold a limited edition clothing line. It had like 10 items in it that were based on their employee uniforms. And yes, KCC Extension said true. So Ivy Park, I think Ivy Park sold out in like 6 minutes. Popeyes Park didn't sell out that fast, but they sold out pretty quickly. The Popeyes Park limited edition clothing line sold out in 1 day. And to top it off, all the proceeds, they donated them to charity. So they weren't doing this to make money. Hi, So Rap 21. They didn't do this clothing line to make money. This was a marketing decision by the company, which was super smart because they took something that, they didn't really have to do much. The buzz, we as the public have been creating the buzz for Popeyes all along. But the reason why I brought this up is because the reason why everybody said it looked like Popeyes is because of the color scheme. Now, Popeyes does not have a trademark on their on the colors for their business. Some businesses do. Like if you think about T-Mobile, that pink that T-Mobile uses is trademarked. Tiffany blue is a trademarked color. The green that Starbucks uses is a trademarked color. Now, but Popeyes has not gone to the lengths of trademarking these two colors, which according to the Pantone color scheme, they are the dark color is pomegranate and the brighter color is orange clownfish. But Popeyes was like, no smoke with Beyonce, but we are going to take this and we are going to ride it, to better buzz. So Popeyes was able to, put their name out there even more and make a splash. So this was a good move by them. They took this publicity, they made a clothing line, and they flipped it to their favor. So congratulations to Popeyes Park for selling out with your limited edition clothing line to commemorate Beyonce's Ivy Park line. But this story, all that being said, this story is a great example. It is a story that brings into question, trademarking colors. It is possible to trademark a color for your industry. It does take a little bit of work, but you can trademark colors. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Okay. So do we have any questions about Popeyes Park? I didn't get no Popeyes Park merch either. But yes. Okay. So we are going to move on to our next story if we don't have any more questions on that. Before we do that, I want to remind you guys that my Let's Get EIN Numbers workshop is on sale for $29. The price is going up, y'all. I'm revamping my pricing structure. I recently hired a marketing coach, and they basically told me that my prices are too low. I'm taking their advice. This is their area of expertise. So if you want my products, you better get in now because the pricing structure is about to change. So if you want a training on how to get an EIN number instead of paying an attorney $75 to get you one, go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. Okay? All right. Next story we are talking about. I posted about this in my stories today. Today I posted a picture of several brands and I asked if you guys shopped at a series of 5 grocery chains. One was Food Lion, one was 2, there were 2 different types of Giants, Stop and Shop and Hannaford Foods. So now I don't know if anybody in the live stream now was answered the poll that was in my stories. Hi, Sincere. But if you have ever shopped at Food Lion, Giant, Stop and Shop, or Hannaford Foods, give me a 1 in the comments. If you have ever shopped, or seen, or driven by a Food Lion, a Giant, a Stop and Shop, and a Hannaford Foods, give me a 1. So if any little anecdote about me, I grew up in Boston. Thank you for the 1 KCC extensions. Thank you for the 1 Sincere 39. I grew up in Boston and we had Stop and Shop. And then when I moved out to Maryland, we had Giant. And they had like the same symbols. And I was like, oh, I didn't know they were the same company, right? And there was this these turkey cold cuts that I loved in Boston. And I was like, oh, well, these are the same company, so I can get it at Giant. Did not have it. Have never had it. I got ones from Phenomenal Chefs and King Tax Services. Sincere 39 said, yes, Stop and Shop in New Jersey. I love me some Stop and Shop. Anyway, so I asked you guys if you had ever shopped at this. 67% of you said you had shopped at one of these grocery stores. 33% of you said no. And then I also asked you guys if you had pets. 35% of you said yes, and 65% of you said no, and that makes me sad. I think you guys should get some pets. Y'all know I love my Toby. Get some pets, okay? And get them from a rescue. Don't go to breeders. Hi, Cassie's one. Anyway, so if you didn't know, all of these grocery chains, Food Lion, Giant, Stop and Shop, and Hannaford Foods, they are all owned by one Swiss company called Ahold Delhaize. Ahold, Ahold Delhaize, Delhaize, and it is a Swiss-based company. So they out in Switzerland or Swiss, whatever, Swiss. They're Swiss, okay? Now, these grocery store chains, you know that they have their own brands of things. Particularly Ahold Days, they have like Nature's Promise. They've got Giant brand things, but they also have their private label brand pet foods. For those of you who may have pets, if you have shopped at any of these, you didn't know that Food Lion is all through the South? Okay. If you didn't know, Ahold Delhaize, through these grocery chains, they have a private label brand of pet food and pet products called Companion. They've had this since 1982, right? So here's the problem. There is a company called the Healthy Companion Company. They specifically do pet products. That's all they do. They tried to register the name Healthy Companion in 2019 for pet products, but they were denied because Ahold Delhaize, hi Envy Crew, they opposed the application. Sincere 39 said, never buy supermarket dog food for your pets. Speak for yourself, sir. Toby eats this supermarket food and loves it. But yeah, so Healthy Companion tried to trademark the phrase Healthy Companion for their pet products, but they were denied because this parent company, Ahold Delhaize, opposed it because they said, hey, we already have pet products that we label Companion. So if you have your products Healthy Companion, people might confuse our two products. So Healthy Companion was denied. Here's the problem. Healthy Companion is still selling products under the name Healthy Companion, and they have even begun supplying stores like grocery stores. Ahold Delhaize sent a cease and desist letter to Healthy Companion. Healthy Companion paid them dust and said, mind your business. So Rap 21 said kibbles and bits all day long. Okay. So now Ahold Delhaize, they're suing and they want treble damages. Now, what do I mean by treble damages? If someone sues you for trademark infringement and they can prove that you used their trademark maliciously, meaning you literally just ripped them off, you knew that you were stealing it, you knew you weren't supposed to lose it, and you did it anyway, they can ask the court to award them treble damages, which means any money that you made from using their trademark times 3, because it's a punishment for you being a jerk. So Ahold Delhaize wants the court to award them treble damages against Healthy Companion pet products. So I bring this to you as an audience. Do you think that Ahold Delhaize is right in this to bring this lawsuit? Do you think that someone would see the companion line of pet products and the Healthy Companion line of pet products and get them confused? They're in the same industry. We don't know if they're being stocked in the same stores. But if you saw companion health products and you saw Healthy Companion health products in the same store, let's say they were next to each other, would you think that those two brands were related? I'm going to wait for your answers. Because I might think they're related. I'm like, just how when I go to the grocery store and they have their organic line of things, I might be like, oh, well, this must be like a luxury brand. Cassie said that she would think that they were related. Sincere39 said, yes, but you shouldn't give your pet supermarket pet food. Sincere39, you are free to send gourmet pet food to my dog. I will feed it to him. King Tech Services, SoRap21, and Phenomenal Chefs have all said that they would think that these lines are related. So, Ahold Delhaize, I guess that we can assume that, you know, this lawsuit has some teeth to it. They have a valid concern. Lisa J said, I think they are right to sue the other company. The other company shouldn't have ignored the cease and desist letter. KCC Extension said, I agree with them as well. And Sincere39 is laughing at me. Look, if you want to buy my dog some Blue Diamond, I think it's like $60 a bag. Feel free. I'll set up a P.O. box just for Toby. But yes, so do you think that Ahold should get treble damages though? So we're all pretty much in agreement that there is a high likelihood of confusion between companion pet products and Healthy Companion pet products. But do you think that Ahold Delhaize should be asking for treble damages? Do we think that the Healthy Companion company is doing this on purpose to ride the coattails of Ahold Delhaize's companion pet products? Sincere39 said, yes, that is what you should give him. Hi, Kinsey Harlow. So do we think treble damages are warranted or no? What y'all think? I want to know. I want to know what you think. Don't laugh at me, y'all. So what do you guys think? Okay, Cassie thinks so. Thinks that they deserve treble damages. I personally, I don't know. I don't know how long Healthy Companion has been in business. I don't know. For me, it's not necessarily a deal breaker. But Sincere thinks so. So Rap21 thinks so as well. Okay, so I guess if y'all were the judges, y'all would give them treble damages. Lacey J said, no. Okay, that's cool. We have different minds. Shanique Jones said that's a bit much. Cause like what? Let's say Healthy Companion made $1 million off of the Healthy Companion foods. Do you think that Ahold Delhaize should then get $3 million from Healthy Companion? Because that's what we're talking about when we're saying treble damages. Because I got some people who say yes and I got some people who say no. But, you know, we will have to wait for the courts to decide. All right? Okay. So I think do we have any questions about that story? KCC Extensions, I don't agree with it. No. Okay, KCC doesn't think that they need treble damages. Cassie said yes because of the trademark. Sincere said yes. Yes, they do have a trademark and they sent a cease and desist letter. So it's not like Healthy Companion didn't know. But is putting Healthy in front of Companion enough of a differentiator? I guess that is something for their attorneys to argue. Okay? All right. So if any more last questions about grocery stores and how y'all should get some pets, and Sincere 39 is going to be sending some gourmet dog food to Toby. All right. So yes, KCC Extended said exactly. All right. So we are moving on to our last story of the evening. But before we do that, I want to remind you guys who might be new. You are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. You can find me here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Thursday. This is just a time for you to ask your questions. We go over stories. If you ever have stories that you want me to talk about on the show, please feel free to send them to me because I can't catch everything. And I love when you guys send me stories and you get involved. Okay? As well, if you want to advertise your business on my show, I get an average of around 900 views on my Facebook page, and I get views on my Instagram page. So if you want to advertise your business to a new audience, I do start selling 30-second spots at $3 a pop. So let me know. All right, we are moving on to our last story. This was another story that I put a poll for. So today in my stories, I asked if you guys had ever heard of the clothing brand Wild Fang. Only 6% of you said yes, and 94% of you said no. And I'm not surprised. Wild Fang is a feminist clothing brand. Oh, hey, Tanya. Is a feminist clothing brand, and they make tailored menswear that is tailored for women's bodies. So I went to their website, and it's like, very regular clothing, or they'll have like tailored suits or suspenders or, jackets that are in men's styles, but they're tailored to fit a woman's body. Well, Cassie, you can watch the replay later. It will be up forever on YouTube, and it will be on Instagram for 24 hours. Okay. Yes. So Wild Fang is this feminist clothing brand, all right? And their tagline is the home for badass women. And when you go and you look at their clothes, they've got shirts that say Wild Feminist, come as you are. They sell online, but they also have 3 brick and mortar stores. They have one in New York, one in LA, and one in Portland, Oregon. And they also have a partnership with REI. So Wild Fang clothing is out here, okay? And they have 2 trademarks for the term Wild Fang, which is one word. Wild Fang is one word for this company. Cool. And they've got trademarks for clothing, bags, and a series of items, okay? Now, in my polls as well, I asked you guys if you had seen the clothing line called Wild Fable at Target. Wild Fable. 35% of you said you had noticed the line Wild Fable at Target, and 65% of you said no. Now, Wild Fable from Target supposedly focuses on self-expression and inclusivity. And I went and I looked at the line on the Target website, and it's like, graphic tees and sweaters and things like that. It's not tailored menswear. However, Wild Fang is very concerned. You just came from Target. Well, it's a women's line. I don't know did you go through the women's clothing section? You may not have seen it otherwise. Oh yes. So Wild Fang, you don't do Target? Girl, I love me some Target. I was just at Target like 2 days ago. But Wild Fang is very concerned at Target's Wild Fable line. They have sued them for trademark infringement because they're saying that it's too close to their brand and it's kind of like encroaching on their style. So Wild Fang, while they do have these successes, Wild Fang is a much smaller company. Like the poll said, only 6% of the people who responded to my poll had ever heard of Wild Fang versus 35% of people who had heard of Wild Fable at Target. So, Walmart, your store, the Walmart by my house is whack. They don't have anything. But Wild Fang is like, they're probably like, look, we're making some headway, but Target is this huge monster, and they've named this women's clothing line very close to our name. So I wanted to bring this to you because nothing has been resolved yet. They're not saying that, Target is trying to be them, but they're saying that there could be confusion in the marketplace. So do you guys think that Wild Fang and Wild Fable can exist in the same universe of women's clothing? Are the two labels too similar to each other? Wild Fang and Wild Fable. The Walmart by my house don't have nothing Sincere. Every time I go there for something, they don't have it. So if you heard Wild Fang and Wild Fable, do you think that there is a possibility that there could be confusion, or because of the fact that Target is so big, do you think that Target might overshadow this small clothing company? Because they're not as big as Target. They only have 3 locations in the entire United States, and they sell the bulk of their stuff online. Sincere39 thinks they can exist together. Wild Fang seems to disagree. So what do the rest of you guys think? Do you think that Wild Fang, this feminist clothing brand that makes tailored menswear for women, as well as, just tees and regular comfortable stuff, their tagline is "We're the home for badass women." They are, very pro-woman, very pro-feminist. Can this exist in the same universe with Target's self-expression and inclusivity line called Wild Fable? We already know that Sincere thinks they can exist together. We got 6 other people in the room. What do y'all think? And we got 1 person on Facebook. What do you guys think? Sincere39 said Target can do no wrong. If they are that small, who would know anyway? But that is the issue, Sincere, is that this company, they've been working hard. They have been able to open 3 locations. They run online, and they have a partnership with REI. That's great, but they're still very small. You find a Target every 2 miles. So it would be, and Target has a much bigger budget. It would be very easy for Target to, overshadow this brand. You guys all think they can coexist. Tanya said yes. SoRap21 said yes, they can exist. Lisa J said yes. SoRap21 said clothing is a big market. It is a big market. It is a big market. KCC Extension said it's a huge possibility that Target brand will take over if the other company don't market correctly. All right. So we've got a divided room here. I am conflicted because it's like, I don't necessarily think the people who are going to look for Wild Fang are going to be looking for Wild Fable. That's just my opinion. But there is an argument to be made that the names are very similar. You've got that beginning sound that is very similar, as well as the fact that Target has this huge market share. Target is everywhere. I only heard of Wild Fang today when I read this story. So we will have to keep an eye on this story to see what happens and see what the judge thinks about the similarities between Wild Fang and Wild Fable. KCC Extension said it depends on their audience. All right. Okay. So those were the stories that I had for you today. If you guys have any questions about the stories, now is the time to ask them. Also, if you have any questions about any of the products or services that I talked about today, like the Let's Get EIN numbers workshop that's on sale, the business launch cheat sheet that you can download for free. Also want to tell you guys, go check out King Tax Services 18 because I was on her show, her live stream at 7 o'clock this evening, and talking to her audience about the things that you need to have ready business-wise for your taxes to get yourself ready. So go check out King Tax Services 18. Remember that I will not be on tomorrow. We will be back on Monday. Martine is not going to be here with us. Ooh. If you don't know who I'm talking about when I say Martine, over the last 4 weeks, we have been doing a series called Logos 101. One of the first things that people ever see in your business is your logo. And there is a whole science and psychology that goes into creating and producing your logo. And Martine, a digital branding expert who runs a Seedbox Digital, she broke it down for us over 4 weeks. So you can pick up that training right now for $79 at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. Sincere39 said, how do you not pay taxes? That's my question. It's very easy. You just don't file. You just don't file. It's not unheard of. That's why you have people who have to go and do back taxes because they didn't file 1 year. Sometimes, people get caught up in things. You get an extension and you forget. It's not an excuse, but it just happens. It's just something that happens. But it's your job as a business owner to keep up on your taxes. Sincere39 said, without ending up in prison. Well, as long as you pay, if once they catch you, if you come up with a payment plan and you're paying, you're not going to go to prison. It's when you start getting into like the hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars and they're like, well, you're not going to have the money to pay this, that you might have to go to jail. But if there is a way for you to set up a payment plan for them to get their money, they would rather you pay the money than go to prison. Okay. Any more questions, my lovelies? Because we are at 8:35 and I have not had dinner yet. So I'm about to go make me something scrumptious. I want you guys to have a wonderful weekend. Look out for an email from me tomorrow. So Rap21 said, do you recommend TurboTax for small business owners? No. And the only reason I say that is because I just don't trust myself to do my own taxes business-wise. When I just had like my W-2s for my regular job, yeah, I would do TurboTax. But because I have revenue coming in from so many different avenues, and expenses that I need to write off and things like that, and I just don't understand all that, I give that to an accountant because it's just, I don't want to deal with that stress. Now, if you want to try and figure it out, I'm not going to tell you not to not go to an accountant because I go to an accountant. I'm not going to tell you to do it yourself because for me, that's not an option for me. KCC Extension said, just file your taxes. Sincere39 said, IRS don't play when you owe them. Whoo, y'all. When I tell you, well, not IRS, but the state of Maryland had me about to run away to Cuba because of an error that they made. Taxes are no joke. They sent me a letter talking about, we're going to suspend your licenses, we're going to garnish your wages, we're going to freeze your accounts, all this stuff. And it was an error on their part. So thank God I don't have that issue anymore. But the government does not play about their money. If you owe them money, they're going to get it one way or the other. So pay your taxes. All right. So that is the little tidbit that I'm going to leave you with for tonight. Take care of yourselves. Be well. And I will see you on Monday. Bye.